So this is a quick tour of Sathorn Soi, Sribumphen Soi. That's the Malaysia Hotel. That's the Ibis Hotel. Pretty cool place to chill out in the evening. And I lived here for 3 years when I was a teacher. That's the Essential 7-Eleven. That's where you can get drinks at all time of night of day. It used to be called Mr. Chin's, and the son now runs it. It's changed a bit since COVID, but it seems to be back to its normal prosperous self really, but things have changed and moved on. You've got Thai food, massage places, coming up to the infamous Wongy's here. I mean that infamous, established in 1988. So it's a place to go to get your fix of Anglo-American rock music. And it's only open Thursdays to Sundays. Prohibitively expensive now. 180 baht for a bottle of beer. But great crack at 3 o'clock in the morning. What a diverse clientele they've got in there. Everywhere from German yuppies to transgender Thais to Thai creatives wearing polo necks to you name it, they'll have them in there at 3 o'clock in the morning on a Sunday night, and I totally recommend you go there at 3 o'clock in the morning after the pubs close. Come down here and have a few drinks at Wongy's. Wongy's passed away recently. I'm not sure who runs it now, but it's still got that same rundown bar dive kind of place with pictures all over the walls. And I wrote a song about it called Sheila, because I was crying my eyes out there one night. Homesick. I was homesick for Manchester. And this Scouse girl took pity on me and treated me like a brother. There's the Lido. She's a great little Italian place, really great service, wonderful place. That's the steak place. This is the low-income residential area for Thai people. Mainly Thais live there. And I rescued a cat called Philomena there once. And and I wrote a story about it called Philomena the Cat, which I wrote with Taylor Swift in mind, because I harboured a notion of meeting Taylor Swift and saying, "Oh, I rescued a cat once, we can be friends." Anyway, the chances of that happening are about as much as any dream has substance, like an iota of hope. Right, down here you've got a tiny little side street where up there was a roof garden run by Dam, this beautiful skeletal Thai man who was nut brown and had a heart of gold, a little shrine to Buddha in his room. And this is the Salatai place, and Salatai's gone the way of the dodo. It's been sold off to private use. But all these places around here now, so that's a quick tour of Sribumphen Soi, which has got nostalgic value for me. I like it a lot. There's a lovely little Korean sort of place down the road, which I've talked about earlier, which is like a home from home. I really love it. This is the Chinese corner shop, open 365 days a year. Hypersensitive about masks at the moment. There's a seamstress shop where you can get your wedding dress made for not much money, and it'd be very good as well. Silk and cotton. What else we've got going on here? We've got hairdressers. There's the outlet for the seamstress shop. Now, what you can't really see unless you study it are the tiny little details to Thai life. For example, little spirit houses all around, but you can't really see them as you walk past. You have to stop and look for them. But if you look in a corner somewhere, you'll find a little spirit house. Every residence has a spirit house honouring the ancestral spirits of your grandparents. Down this road is, and we'll finish at the end of this little road here. By the way, that's Sribumphen Soi, which is like a middle class kind of residential entertainment hub. If you keep going down there, you get to Blooms, which is good value accommodation. And I'm living just up here on the left in a low income workers hostel. It's a bit depressing, to tell you the truth. It's not very inspiring, but it's cheap and it's quiet, full of impish characters. Picaresque is a word you could use for that. Meaning a journey through the night filled with comic rogues. This place is full of comic rogues, and I was one of them. Right, now down here, before the phone runs out, there's an absolutely classic place down here. It's a 2-star Michelin resort, and what we'll do is I'll show you where it is in 2 seconds.